Welcome to Dead House. It will just kill you. Look alive. Amanda and Josh think the old house they had just moved into is weird, spooky, possibly haunted, and the town of Dark Falls is pretty strange too. But their parents don't believe them. You'll get used to it, they say. Go out and make some new friends. So Amanda and Josh do. But these new friends are not exactly what their parents had in mind, because they want to be friends forever. Stay out of the basement. Something's waiting in the dark. Live plants, dead people. Dr. Brewer is doing a little plant testing in his basement. Nothing to worry about, harmless really. But Margaret and Casey Brewer are worried about their father, especially when they meet some of the plants he's growing down there. Then they notice that their father is developing plant-like tendencies. In fact, he's becoming distinctly weedy and seedy. Is it just part of their father's harmless experiment, or has the basement turned into another little shop of horrors? Monster blood. It's a monster blood drive. Blood everywhere. While staying with his weird great-aunt Catherine, Evan visits a funky old toy store and buys a dusty can of monster blood. It's fun to play with at first, and Evan's dog, Trigger, likes it so much he eats some. But then Evan noticed something weird about the green slimy stuff. It seems to be growing, and growing, and growing. And all that growing has given the monster blood a monstrous appetite. Say cheese and die. One picture is worth 1,000 screams. Every picture tells a story. Greg thinks there's something wrong with the old camera he and his friends found. The photographs keep turning out wrong. Very wrong. Like the snapshot Greg took of his father's new car that shows it totaled. And then Greg's father is in a nasty wreck. But Greg's friends don't believe him. Sherry even makes Greg bring the camera to her birthday party and take her picture. Only Sherry's not in the photograph when it develops. Is Sherry about to be taken out of the picture permanently? Who is going to take the next fall for the evil camera? The curse of the mummy's tomb. What will wake the dead? Something dead has been here. Gabe just got lost in a pyramid. One minute his crazy cousin Sari was right ahead of him in the pyramid tunnel. The next minute, she disappeared. But Gabe isn't alone. Someone else is in the pyramid too. Someone or something. Gabe doesn't believe in the curse of the mummy's tomb, but that doesn't mean that the curse isn't real, does it? Let's get invisible. Now you see him, now you don't. Disappearances can be deadly. On Max's birthday, he finds a sort of magic mirror in the attic. It can make him become invisible. So Max and his friends start playing Now You See Me, Now You Don't, until Max realizes that he's losing control, staying invisible a little too long, having a harder time coming back. Getting invisible is turning into a very dangerous game. The next time Max gets invisible, will it be forever? Night of the Living Dummy. He walks. He stalks. He's no dummy. Lindy names the ventriloquist dummy she finds Slappy. Slappy is kind of ugly, but he's a lot of fun. Lindy's having a great time learning to make Slappy move and talk. But Chris is jealous of all the attention her sister is getting. It's no fair. Why does Lindy always have all the luck? Chris decides to get a dummy of her own. She'll show Lindy. Then weird things begin to happen. Nasty things. Evil things. No way a dummy could be causing all the trouble. Or is there? The girl who cried monster. She's got the monster of all problems. She's telling the truth, but no one believes her. Lucy likes to tell monster stories. She's told so many that her friends and family are sick of it. Then one day, Lucy discovers a real live monster, the librarian in charge of the summer reading program. Too bad Lucy's told so many monster tall tales. Too bad no one believes a word she says. Too bad the monster knows who she is and is coming after her next. Welcome to Camp Nightmare. It's the little camp of horrors. Those scary stories about camp are all coming true. The food isn't great, the counselors are a little strange, and the camp director, Uncle Al, seems sort of demented. Okay, so Billy can handle all that, but then his fellow campers start to disappear. What's going on? Why won't his parents answer his letters? What's lurking out there after dark? Camp Night Moon is turning into Camp Nightmare. For real. And Billy might be next. The ghost next door. There's a strange new kid on the block. How come I've never seen you before? Hannah's neighborhood has just gotten a little weird. Ever since that new boy moved in next door. But when did he move in? Wasn't the house empty when Hannah went to sleep the night before? Why does it still look deserted? She's not getting any answers from a new neighbor. He just keeps disappearing in the oddest ways, and he's so pale. Is Hannah being haunted by the ghost next door? The Haunted Mask. If looks could kill. Face to face with a nightmare. How ugly is Carly Beth's Halloween mask? It's so ugly that it almost scared her little brother to death. So terrifying that even her friends are totally freaked out by it. It's the best Halloween mask ever. It's everything Carly Beth hoped it would be, and more. Maybe too much more. Because Halloween is almost over, and Carly Beth is still wearing that special mask. Be careful what you wish for. It might come true. Make a wish. Samantha Bird is a klutz, an accident waiting to happen. She's the laughingstock of the girls' basketball team, and that mean, rotten Judith Bellwood is making her life miserable on and off the court. But everything's about to change. Sam's met someone who can grant her 3 wishes. For real. Too bad Sam wasn't careful what she wished for, because her wishes are coming true, and they're turning her life into a living nightmare. Piano lessons can be murder. Play it again, hands. Practice till you drop, dead. When Jerry finds a dusty old piano in the attic of his new house, his parents offer to pay for lessons. At first, taking piano seems like a cool idea, but there's something creepy about Jerry's piano teacher, Dr. Shriek. Something creepy. Something Jerry can't quite put his finger on. Then Jerry hears the stories, terrifying stories, about the students at Dr. Shriek's music school. Students who went in for a lesson and never came out. The Werewolf of Fever Swamp. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? What big teeth you have? There's something horrible happening in Fever Swamp. Something really horrible. It started with the strange howling at night. Then there was the rabbit torn to shreds. Everyone thinks Grady's new dog is responsible. After all, he looks just like a wolf, and he seems a little on the wild side. But Grady knows his dog is just a regular old dog, and most dogs don't howl at the moon, or disappear at midnight, or change into terrifying creatures when the moon is full. Or do they? You can't scare me. They're coming for you. It's gonna be a scream. Courtney is a total show-off. She thinks she's so brave, and she's always making Eddie and his friends look like wimps. But now Eddie's decided he's had enough. He's going to scare Courtney once and for all. And he's come up with the perfect plan. He's going to lure Courtney down to Muddy Creek, because Eddie knows Courtney believes in that silly rumor about the monsters. Mud monsters. that live in the creek. Too bad Eddie doesn't believe the rumor, because it just might be true. If you've enjoyed this video and would like more, please like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments if there's other series or mediums you'd like to see in this format.